Last time on Dice Quest, our heroes gain a lot more information on Mjolnir and Draupnir and the gods in general, as well as getting into some shenanigans around Snowcastle. Before we get started, I do want to mention that Shay's audio is a bit weird. I think her microphone wasn't quite hooked up right. We'll have that fixed in a few episodes. Welcome to episode 27 of Dice Quest. Who wants to give us a rundown of what happened last session? Oh, by the way, session 10 today.
Oh, yay.
Tonight.
Hey!
Nice.
That's an even number and also a multiple of 5.
And also a multiple of 10, JJ.
No way! Is it 10 times 1?
Just
wow,
10 times.
you guys are fucking
Or
nerds.
1 times 10?
It's also 100 divided by 10.
Jesus Christ.
Division bad.
Now we're getting to the math part of the podcast early.
Welcome.
Yeah. Well, we need to
quest.
warm you up. So.
Yeah.
You need a quick warm up.
Yeah, we're actually
Behind
teaching...
the scenes, they show me flashcards. They're like, "What is 3 times 3?" I'm like, "It's 8." They're like,
We're
"That's
actually
wrong."
teaching arithmetic to kindergartners. And we just have
we swear a lot for kindergartners.
someone goes through and censors it, and they're just really tired of their job.
For the sake of
I
it.
hope the kindergartners don't know what we're talking about when we're talking about just other
God.
inappropriate things.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what happened last time, team?
If I remember right, we got back the sword, right?
Yeah.
Hell
Put
yeah.
it in a bag of holding.
We need that, we threw it in the bag of holding. We killed the brigade followers. I feel like you know the Zelda, when you get a key item that's
Da-na-na-na.
exactly.
Everything's glowy, sparkly.
Yeah. I heard that noise in my head when we got the sword again, and when we got it the first time.
That's fair. I hear that a lot in my head when I play D&D.
For real.
I just hear the 1-up sound in Mario. Just bloop bloop bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or
like a-
maybe sometimes it's the Breath of the Wild one, I don't know.
Anyway,
That's what I played.
what happened? Wow.
We're on a tangent
we're
already.
off topic. Go us.
We're
That's
so
what this show should be
focused.
called.
It's
Topic.
Instead of hot topic, we're off topic.
Oh god, we're off topic about being off topic.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
We're
bad.
Back to the topic at hand.
This is getting existential. It's bad. Yeah, we got the thing. We went to Cold Claw Manor. We didn't get a perfect all of them successes, so it didn't go amazing. It didn't go amazing.
Yeah,
but we did
Jesus,
get out of
JJ.
dodge and kill the hell out of the evil brigade followers.
JJ is
Is this not peaking?
touching the mic with his nose while he's
Do I
speaking.
need to project? It's
No,
really close.
It was. you were just
Jack literally
really
had to
far
move
away from it.
the
Oh, okay.
mic
Talking
because
very
JJ was
loud.
leaning back.
So if you talk quietly, you can be right up on it. But if you're being loud,
Yes.
you can step back a bit.
Talk to me,
Hello
baby.
there.
This is ASMR.
Welcome to the joy of
JJ?
The joy of painting, JJ.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And then we need a paintbrush slapping sound effect, please.
Slapping? Oh,
Not the table, JJ. My God, that might
I can
hit
cycle
my
with my
stand.
pencil. Can I? I don't want to move the mic. You guys might hear this. Oh,
and he broke
I
it.
need another pencil.
It's gone. Don't do it.
Good. We'll be off top. We'll just get back on
Okay,
top.
Maddie, what happened last time? JJ's losing it.
Fuck. I remember getting the sword. I remember putting it in the bag of holding. I also remember being a little tipsy that night. Mostly buzzed. Alright, mostly tipsy.
After 2 mimosas.
Hey, you know what? That second one was mostly wine. And a little bit of orange juice. I was like, alright, wine and a splash of orange juice and drink this. It was good.
Just a scent of citrus.
Yes. Just that subtle taste.
It's like a LaCroix. Okay, let's get back on topic. I'm ready to party now, so I won't be as off topic. We got the
Ready
sword.
to party.
Let me check my notes for the rest of the stuff. My
know, I
notes,
was,
I
updating
have
my
bad
notes.
handwriting,
We're
so
in
I'm going to
Cold
say
Claw
things, and then if you guys
Manor, or
can
we
correct me,
just
that'd be great.
You left Cold Claw Manor. That's where the sword was.
Okay, yes.
You're in the city of Snowcastle.
Wait, guys,
Snowcastle.
didn't we figure out what the other artifacts were?
We figured out where they
the
were.
ring.
So,
and
Mjolnir,
hammer.
we figured out. So, yeah, Mjolnir is. I did a little reading, did some research
You did do some
on my
reading.
school project, and I found out
You did your homework?
I did do my homework.
JJ's doing homework.
Yep.
What a
Oh, there's
loser.
more of that to come this podcast.
Oh hell yeah.
Homework. I hate homework.
I do it at school, and I'm gonna do it for Dungeons and Dargans. Okay.
Dungeons and Dorks.
So yeah, Mjolnir is in the plane of air because Thor likes to be powerful. We need to go to Windsong Caves. If you guys know where that is, that'd be great because I apparently didn't write that down. I should probably just
Well,
listen
we
to the
know
episodes
Maddie
again.
doesn't take notes.
hey,
So,
Yes.
I rely on the
Hold
other
on.
two.
to be fair,
I used to be really good about taking notes. I'll be better this session.
only one of the episodes that we recorded last time is live right now. So,
Oh, really?
yes.
Okay.
I like being
They're
ahead.
Windsong
So I have
Caves
excuse
down
Good.
by the dwarves
Okay.
is the note I took.
Okay, sweet.
Great. Where are the dwarves located? Somewhere.
Draupnir is on Isgard, which, if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong, is like Odin's lair from his life. That's like a moving castle. Yes,
What the fuck?
it's like a moving fortress kind of thing. Because he hid from the old gods.
I don't know if you're like. Do you think that is Ysgard? Like
No.
that? Okay.
Because Isgard is a plane.
Then
I
yes,
did think it
you're
was
correct.
that, but then I realized I was wrong. Isgard is a
Okay.
plane. That's where Draupnir is.
Draupnir.
Draupnir, okay.
The ring. Because
Yes.
I can't pronounce anything.
And both
No,
of them
I
are
smudged
pretty
my ink.
sweet. Pretty stoked
Oh,
to find
no.
them.
That is the worst to fight literally.
And
I'm so upset. It's on lightning too. It looked so nice.
Oof.
and I decided that we need Paxton Graysky to tag along with us when we go to the plane of air. Because
probably.
none
He
of us
seems
can
more
lift
useful
Mjolnir.
than all of us.
Like, literally none of us can lift Mjolnir.
I thought Mjolnir could be lifted by someone, what, like...
Attuned to the God of Storms.
Oh, I thought it was like someone that was worthy of holding it.
That's
That's
Marvel.
in the Marvel comics.
Oh.
In actual mythology, it was just really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, like,
Like-
Thor,
It's just a
Thor was
really
just
big
like
paperweight.
really fucking strong, and then he had the belt that doubled his strength.
And then gauntlets that also like increased his
Did
strength,
the gauntlets
if I
increase
remember.
his strength? I thought
I
it
see.
just helped him hold onto the handle.
Maybe it just helped him hold on because
because it's like a really,
iron.
it's a really small handle.
Yeah.
Because Loki bit the hell out of one of the dwarves' eyes, and so he couldn't finish making the handle. So
Norse mythology is
Norse
fucking
mythology.
insane.
What the fuck?
it's cool though. Yeah, so that's
great.
why
I
it has
love
such a
it.
small handle. So he has to wield it one-handed because
So he
Loki.
has iron gauntlets to
Loki
help him
fucked it
hold
up.
on.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
just one gauntlet, I think.
I think he has two.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys...
Jack's probably right.
Who cares?
Anyway,
Let's go.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
care. Norse mythology is fucking
It's
awesome.
cool.
It is. It's pretty
Alright.
sweet. Death of Balder dies to a missile dart. Pretty
Poor
sweet.
Balder.
Sorry if I spoiled it for any
No,
of you listeners
the
out there. It's only
fucking
thousands of years old.
Kratos kills him in front of his son. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, skip past this part if you don't want to be spoiled on thousands of year old mythology.
Fucking stories.
God, JJ, I was gonna read that like next week.
Oh, man.
Oh,
JJ,
I'm sorry.
You ruined it.
Ruined all of the Prozetta. Come on.
Now there's nothing to be learned.
Well,
I guess I'll just go on to the Poetic Edda.
Ew, gross.
Aww.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically the same thing.
Okay, sweet. Good to know.
It rhymes more.
That joke was too smart for me.
Yes.
Okay,
That's pretty much what you guys did last time.
sweet.
Cool.
I didn't miss anything?
Not that I can recall.
Not that I
If you did,
remember.
you have notes that you can bring up later.
Hopefully.
So, where would everyone like to go?
Yes.
Well, we could have a little chat with Paxton Graysky. I feel like I needed to tell Paxton something, but I literally cannot read what I needed to tell Paxton. Like,
JJ, you
Here, I'll
should
tell
take
you-
more
I'll tell you what it
meticulous
says.
notes.
I should just write slower. It says,
Stop taking shorthand if you can't read it.
we need to go to the Library of the Divine, go to an elf, and mention Paxton Graysky. Nope. Next time I see Paxton, I need to tell him Perdone and Ham are evil. Maybe him.
Ham. Don't eat ham. It's a horrible meat.
I have no idea
not kosher.
what the fuck you're talking about.
Me neither. So we're gonna assume nobody evil.
I really hope You just walk up to him and say that, even though you don't understand what it means.
I'm literally gonna make ham
confused.
isn't ham's not kosher, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make that by saying ham is evil.
Okay.
Pax and Grace
So where would we like to head?
To the most kosher area.
I think we should.
Paxton.
I think we should go talk to Pax and Grace guy.
Okay.
And I think we just need to tell him about Mjolnir and nothing else.
Okay.
All right. So we're making the journey west
To Windsong Caves.
to Pax and Grace
or to
Guy.
To Pax and Grace guy, that's right. Do we have any other business in Snowcastle? I have money.
So you do know that when the Windsong Caves are down near the Dwarven Kingdom, correct?
Okay.
You also know there is a party of diplomatic dwarves in Snowcastle currently.
Right.
Hey Shay, will you remind me? I stole some grenades from some fop. Do you remember how many I stole? I think it was 2.
You had I do. Hold on, let me check my notes.
I remember
I
exactly.
remember writing this down because I wrote down specifically something important about that.
Because I feel like grenades are useful in one way or another.
So while she's looking that up, what are we doing?
JJ.
I don't remember, but you could
You have
do
the answer to this
you
question.
had a certain amount of things that you could do without JJ getting mad at you. But I think we used them all up.
Did we
Well, I
really?
don't know. I mean, you did steal my sword back, so I feel like you kind of got a buy on that one.
Yes.
In Rangrim's
I get to do
eyes.
more crime.
Although, I don't know. I mean, is Herdyne like crime bad that much?
Not really.
Sweet.
Crime
Okay.
bad.
Just kind of like...
So this is a moral thing. So if it wasn't a moral thing, I was gonna have to be like, actually, you can't do any more crime because
don't.
I am gonna try and be a little bit better of a paladin. Although I guess is Herdyne. I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you asking him? It's your character.
Well, I mean, he's got the god information.
No,
He
what
knows-
is your question?
I'm curious. Like, what specifically are Herdyne's tenets?
It's just kind of like if... Like, kind of just like let nature take its course is more of like his whole
Crime
deal.
is nature.
I am a
Like,
part
he
of
doesn't
nature.
really
Okay.
mind killing or violence as long as you don't like...
Disrupt the natural order.
Yeah, so like if you say, for example, like stopped some wildfire from engulfing a town, if it would naturally do so, you would rather that town be burned
Okay.
than someone stop
That
it.
makes sense. That makes okay.
So he's kind of chaotic in a way.
That makes sense. So, this is moral. This is a personal dilemma, and I think you only used up one of your crimes, so you have one more crime,
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
You gave her 3 and she has 1 left. I do have that note over here
I want to
somewhere.
fucking go.
You have 1 left.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
what I remember.
All right. I'm going to use it in the middle of a town square. I'm going to go dancing naked.
Do it.
Okay.
You're just like, that is indecent.
I was like, oh no.
Oh, God. Yeah, you still get to bail me out of jail.
So where are we headed?
Oh,
To
we're gonna
Grace
go to
Guy,
that
of
Greystone.
I
Dude,
feel like I don't know if you get a crime if you get caught, and yes, we are going to Grace Guy.
Okay, so we're heading that way.
yes.
Are we getting any horses or just walking?
Well, actually, hold on.
Okay. Holding.
How many people can fit on my magic horse? Because I can make a magic horse.
Is it a horse?
He's so excited about it.
Or a mastiff, or other mounts, I think.
If it's a horse, probably just you and maybe Maddie.
I can find the spell really quick.
You could totally
while
put 2
I'm
people
looking,
on a horse.
why don't
Like,
I
it's more just because of your
suggest-
size. You both are, like, compact people.
Why don't I
So.
suggest that we go to the Dwarven Diplomats, be like, are you heading to your Dwarven area down by Windsong Caves? I don't remember what it's called. And
You're right.
If they're like, yeah,
Ye-
come with us, or whatever they say.
Yeah, here's an issue
we'll
with
be like,
that
sweet, we'll pick up someone and we'll be back. And if they say no, then we'll just go to Paxton and we'll just go on the lonesome.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea, but here's the other issue with that is the last time you talked to those dwarves, you're like, dwarves! And everyone's looking around and you're like, what the fuck is this, dude? There's dwarves everywhere. You kind of made it your ass of yourself the last time you talked to these dudes.
Oopsie. I made an oopsie. Do we still want to try and talk to him?
We can try.
I mean, like, I don't...
Aren't they in
Did
the
I
castle?
sour relations with them by just being a little awkward, or...
You're not sure.
Also, aren't they
Okay.
staying at
Oh,
the
that
castle I
guy.
broke into? Aren't they staying in the castle I broke into?
That would be a bit of a... Yeah, that's a Jack question. Are they?
I'm pretty sure they are.
You heard dwarven speech coming from a dining hall in the castle. You're not
There's a lot of
Maddie
sure
ordered them all.
whether they're the diplomats or if they're actually staying within the castle proper.
I mean, yeah, we can just go be like, hey, where are you guys headed?
Okay, to the castle then.
Sure.
Okay. You reach the gates, guarded by several halberdiers. What would you like to say?
We're here for the Dwarven Diplomats.
Right, and where are your papers?
We don't have them.
Then you're not getting in to see anybody.
Fair enough. Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry, just
Okay, well, fuck the diplomats.
Make
just like,
a
thank you for your
general
consideration.
charisma check for me, either of you.
I mean, okay. I don't know.
charisma
I don't know
check?
if Rangrim was
Just
going to try that
general
hard to see
charisma.
the diplomats, but that's is that a saving throw or
Just general charisma.
so no proficiency? That's an 11.
Okay.
I got 16.
Okay. They're going to say, you didn't hear this from me, but they're staying in the Blue Barrel Winery. It's just up the road.
Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
Just nods.
Let's go, awkward one.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, you're the only dwarves in Snowcastle again."
Don't.
No, I'm not. I was
Let's
joking.
go. Come on.
All right.
You're just like, come on, buddy.
You head up
It's
to the
gonna be
winery.
okay.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll head
I
up
just
to the
have like a
blueberry
mug
winery.
of beer.
Blue
Like,
barrel.
you want to
Blue
go
barrel.
see the dwarves?
You want to go see the dwarves? You're gonna go
You're
there.
telling a toddler about the zoo.
Yeah. Go see the tiger.
I'm just like leading him around with a mug of beer. Just like, come on, Rangrim.
Rangrim's just like, okay. Okay.
All right. So, you guys make your way to the Blue Barrel Winery.
Okay.
The doorman opens the door for you, lets you in. Rather nice place. Blue, like vibrant blue carpets. It's a bit painful to look at if you're
Very
like,
70s.
yeah. But like, smells good.
Okay.
It's nice atmosphere. And
Do we smell good?
No.
No, I'm like self-conscious that we're in like a nice place because we've been staying in dumps.
You definitely smell of old ale, mud, blood.
We legitimately brought down the atmosphere single-handedly.
Who let them in?
Yeah.
You walk into this like ballroom that has quite a few tables set out for dinner. Even it's currently morning, but they all seem to be set out for dinner.
Okay.
And around one rather large table, you spy a rather decent-sized group of dwarves, all dressed very finely. You seem to recognize them. There is a bar at one corner, a half-elf bartender.
Of course.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Weird.
I think Rangrim's done being drunk for the campaign, so...
Please.
Half-elves always make the best martinis.
I mean, this place is pretty
Uppity.
bougie for Rangrim.
It's too bougie. I need
Same.
places
Yeah.
that smell
is
like
fine.
ass.
Or just like,
sweat.
yeah, like this is like a nice place. Rangrim,
We've got like blood all over us. It's
Yeah.
just dried.
like single-handedly, just the atmosphere is worse.
These dwarves, other than this half-elf bartender, do seem to be the only people in this room, other than yourselves.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Who? The bartender or the dwarves?
The dwarves.
All right, you approach, and about four kind of puff up, put their hands on their weapons, say, "And who are you?"
I'm Rangrim. I wanted to ask where
Man,
you were
awkward.
headed. I'm realizing this is awkward. Just give me a second and I'll think of something better to say.
I am ready.
Like walking in like fully armored.
What's your
Giant fucking
charisma?
hammer. +3.
Okay, I'll assume you're slightly more charismatic than you're being right
He's
now.
like, hey,
Thanks.
I'm
Yeah.
Rangrim. What's
Yeah, like I'm
up,
not gonna
my
be like,
man?
hi, where go?
Me, big
One
magic.
who's currently still sitting.
Okay.
Both of you make a religion check for me,
Okay.
really quick.
I big boy man.
a 20, unnatural.
Damn. Nice. 18.
All right, you both recognize on their shields, their cloaks, and their armor the symbol of Thor.
They worship an asshole.
One of the dwarves who is currently sitting down says, "Let him have a seat," and they
really?
show you two chairs.
Okay.
You guys sit down.
Sweet. I'll mention that we're headed for Windsong Caves, and I believe that there's a cult that's also attempting to get there. And I
You're
wanted
just
to
gonna
ask.
spill everything with them?
Okay, just hold on. Just give me a second to think what I'm gonna say.
Okay, while you think, Vanny, what are you doing?
So y'all worship Thor?
I'm eating these delicious peanut butter Rice Krispie balls that Shay made. They're amazing. Thank you. Other than
you're
that,
welcome. I hope you like them.
I love them. They're so yum. I can feel my blood slowing down.
Other than
peanut
eating
butter
delicious
stuck on the top of my
snacks,
lip.
what are you going to do in the game?
Drink the rest of this water. Okay. Where am I?
You're currently in a tavern just in your room.
Okay.
These two just left.
She's gonna get shit-faced.
That's what I was thinking.
Done it as like in character.
Been
Character has done it.
Been
Would
there,
not
done
recommend.
that.
Horrible idea.
3 out of 10.
Actually, I kind of want to go find the puppet man.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Why
walk
would you
outside
want to go find the puppet man?
because I want answers to questions I may or may not have that I have to think of.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk out of my room, out the front door, and look for the closest marionette.
All right, make an investigation check for me.
Oh god, I have to move all this my peanut butter balls. Oops.
How many dice did you just roll?
3.
Just need one.
That's a 19, and I was doing an investigation, right?
Yeah, 19 you'll manage to find him.
Perfect.
All right. There's
So-
a marionette just kind of like sitting on a garbage can.
Ugh. First, I want to like give it the disgusted look I just gave you.
Okay.
And second, I want to be like, "Hey, summon your master,
Okay.
please, thank you,
All right.
you tiny wooden piece of shit."
Okay. It gives no semblance that it heard you, understood you. It doesn't move at all. What would you like to do?
Can I go over there and poke it?
Sure. You poke it, kind of just like
You're gonna
grabs
lose a
your
finger.
Can I not poke it instead?
Well, you've just poked it.
Can I wiggle it off my finger like it's some disgusting thing?
Sure. What would you like to do now?
Is it off me?
Yeah.
Great. Can I just stare at it?
Sure.
Great.
From
Just having
behind
a
you,
staring competition.
you hear, "How can I help you?"
God, this marionette dude is creepy as hell. I whip around. My glorious man. Your puppets are creepy, first and foremost.
That's kind of the idea.
Also, I have a question. Do you know much about this cult we've been hunting?
Bits and pieces.
What kinds of bits and pieces?
Well, information tends to share information, doesn't it?
What information do you need from me for what I can get from you?
Let's see. The cult. I'm assuming the one that's kind of trying to bring back an old god. It's the one you're talking about? It's the one you guys seem to be into.
Yeah, that one.
Right, let's see. What do I need to Ooh. Find me what's ailing the young prince.
Oh, shit.
No one seems to be openly discussing that in the castle.
Does that mean I have to sneak back into the castle?
Tell me what he's ill with, and I'll give you what information you need.
Fuck. Man, I wonder if I ever got rid of that woman's clothing. Did I ever get rid of it? I wonder if I still
You
have it.
never said you had. Got rid of it. So you can still have it if you like.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it.
Alright.
This time, alright, I'm going to leave the marionette and the man controlling it. Go back to my rooms.
When should I expect to hear from you next?
Give me until nightfall.
So, sunset?
How far is sunset?
Like, it's morning.
Sounds great.
How about tomorrow morning? I have
Sounds even better.
meetings tonight.
What?
I have meetings tonight.
Okay. Sounds kind of pedophilic. Anyways, I'm leaving.
It's not.
He's just like, you little shit.
Alright.
I wouldn't know.
You head back. Let's switch back over to Rangrim and Marilyn. What have you guys figured out to ask?
So as I sit down after I've already made some small talk that I didn't think of, but my character
Okay.
did,
That I did not remember.
Sure.
I'm
Me
going to
too,
be like,
JJ.
I see the symbol of Thor on your backs. You worship Thor, right?
Yeah. Have for about 3 generations now. And you?
Airdyne.
Well,
Not as much of a history. I'll show him my
yeah.
holy symbol.
I mean, helpful in the forges, but other than that, not too great.
Oof. He just took
I'll just nod and take it. I'll write a diss track for him later.
just laughing about it like, oh, yeah.
No, I'll just be like, oh, I'll just kind of like shrug it off, like,
You said your name was...
Rindram.
Rangrim?
Right, clan name, if you don't mind.
Lighthammer.
Pleased to meet you, Rangrim Lighthammer.
Ah, how about you?
Darren Stormforger.
Ah, nice to meet you. Oh,
Do you recall that name at all?
yes.
You do?
I don't
you
remember from where, though.
Okay. Would you like to make a history check, rather?
Yes, I would, please.
And I will, if you succeed, I will tell you where you've heard this name before.
He's your worst enemy.
Ooh.
He's your
fucked
worst
up.
nightmare.
You fucked it up. You blew it! I got a 10. That was good.
You don't recall, like, you recall the name. You think one of the dwarves mentioned it when you first awkwardly introduced yourself in the street.
I think it was like, if I remember right, I was like, who are you here with? Or like, what are you doing here? And they were like, oh, we're with Darren Stormforger, right?
Close.
Is he like a prince or something?
Okay.
Why else would you have a
he a
pantheon
prince?
following you around?
You're not sure.
Ask again.
You recall the name,
I'll be like,
can't quite remember why.
where are you from, Darren Stormforger?
Will, Stormforge Castle.
Ah, I see. So yeah, it's prince.
You're like,
Is that in insert dwarven land here?
Well, we're from the south.
Okay.
Separate continent.
continent's right over. A hop, skip, and a
So-
jump away.
Why'd you seek us out?
I wanted to ask where you were headed, because we're on a mission that might be within your area of expertise.
And that mission would be?
We're headed to Windsong Cave, if you know where that is.
I do. Why do you seek Windsong Caves?
I'm gonna be like, well, and then I'm gonna
We're
tell
looking for a
him.
very special
I'm
stalagmite.
gonna tell him like I'm not gonna like get super into the nitty gritty, but I'm gonna tell him about the cult. They're looking for magic weapons used by the gods. They're gonna use them to revive. They're using them.
for
They're
naughty
gonna
reasons.
use them for bad stuff that is against the gods.
They're being very
I
naughty
don't
with
remember
them.
exactly what
I
you're looking
know
for.
exactly
Oh,
what it
okay.
is.
Okay.
I don't want to reveal my whole hand
They're
yet.
just gonna stick the hammer up their butts. They're naughty.
No, I'm not gonna say that because that's weird as fuck. Why
like-
would I ever say that?
Dwarf's looking at you like, ugh.
I'll just be like, they're gonna destroy them for their own gain.
It's very imperative we get them.
and it's and we are looking for them, and we thought that it would be safe with someone who worships the god of storms, and I would assume that would be correct.
So you are mentioning that, like, you're looking for Mjolnir, specifically.
Because we need to keep it out of their hands.
I think that was not a good idea.
Think
Especially with someone like Darren Stormforger of Stormforger Castle.
Okay, but I don't think that was a good idea, because why the fuck would someone that literally worships Thor hand over Mjolnir to you?
I can't hold it. He literally cannot hand it over to me.
Ugh.
Like, he would attune to it and then pick it up and take it with him.
right,
And if he worships the old gods and not Thor, he can't pick it up.
right.
So regardless, he can't fuck me over.
Make a persuasion check.
He's gonna lead
Marilyn,
you to the cave
you
and then
can help
stab
him
you in the
if you would
kidney when you
like.
get there.
Would you like to help me, Marilyn?
Has Shay gone dark?
Mayor.
Bravo 6 going dark.
Sounds like Shay's gone
Sorry.
dark.
Oh, okay, you're back.
Okay.
Do you
That
want
explains why you couldn't hear me yelling at JJ.
Yeah, you've been silent for a little while.
You were yelling at me?
I was like, can I smack him on the back of the head?
I'm doing my best.
He's like,
I'm putting like an A effort in, and I'm just
like, I'm
hoping that my
trying to be a good
+3
boy.
charisma will help me skate by a little bit. Y'all don't gotta play me like this.
Yeah, sorry. We just could not hear you for a little while.
I know, I thought like, oh, it's like maybe she got up to like pee or grab a drink of water or
I
something.
just assumed you were silent this whole time.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
well, would
sorry.
you
I
like
asked
to help
you for
me?
the name too, but I got it.
Would you like to help me with my persuasion check?
His
Yes.
roll.
Thank you.
I got a number.
No,
But
help is you just
he
give me
rolls
advantage.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
16. We'll take the 16.
The 16 is better than a 2.
16 plus.
Yes, it is.
Did you
Persuasion,
really
right?
roll a 2?
Yes, he did.
So 19.
I watched
19.
it.
No, I got a 19, Shay. It's good. The second roll was a 2.
Right, well, we are headed out tonight.
To Windsong Caves?
No, to Stormforger Castle.
I
but
see.
It's not far.
I have sneaking to do.
Would you like to... Or, like, so, okay. I'm not gonna ask him.
I'm sure the
Did
puppet
he give me
man
the
will
impression that he was
find
coming
you.
with us, or not?
He gave you the impression that if you'd like to come with him, you're welcome to.
Well, if you're willing to have me, I think I'd like to accompany you then.
I think we have room on the ship.
Okay. Thank you.
For 3 of us.
And,
For the 3?
there's another one. A small one. Smaller than us.
Where is this small one?
We'll have to find her. She's a bit of a slippery one.
Most small ones are.
He's just like,
We'll find
As
her
I
and
am
we'll
the
meet you at the
tallest one
ship.
in this group,
Where
I feel
should I meet
powerful.
he's like, I am this strong.
The docks. Look for the ladder leading up to the ship.
you? Look for the ladder leading up to the ship.
Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Thank you.
It's
What's
called
the
the
ship's
Emerald Eye.
name?
The Emerald Eye. Okay. Alright, I'll meet you there, and I'll give him like a big ol' hand clasp, because we're dwarves.
Okay.
Is that awkward? I don't know.
No. it's
Shoulder pat.
Is that awkward?
Is that too weird?
I'm like
Look
really
too
putting in
familiar.
an A effort to like... Yeah, that's good.
fine. All right.
Be one of the bros.
I want to be
Be
the
a bro.
homie.
Vanny,
You're just broing. Yo.
you just made this agreement with, what's his name? I can never remember.
Puppet
Remit.
man.
Randall or something.
Remit.
If you're not at the ship, we're leaving your ass. Like, we're gonna try and find
I'm going
you.
to try to slip into
But
the
if you're just,
castle.
like, not there-
Well, I have to message him by tomorrow morning, so that's an issue.
Yes. Consider. Don't
I'm sure
do his
he'll
shit.
Find you.
And come with
See,
us.
here's the thing. I'm literally thinking about taking a puppet with me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just like
Like,
kidnap a puppet.
pick up a
What?
puppet.
You want Remit in snow?
No. Pick up a puppet, take it to the castle with me, find out his ailment, tell the puppet, throw the puppet out a window, and then leave.
Oh, so I see. So like you're gonna like take a puppet into the castle, and
With
then when
me.
you're done, you're just gonna be like, the prince is ailing with this.
And then like
And
toss
then,
it
like,
out the window and be like,
Hide,
bitch,
and then
bye.
like hide the puppet, hope Remit heard you, and dip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to take it on the ship with me.
I thought you were
That's
straight up
insane.
taking him, like, to the next continent. And I was like, why do you want more Remit?
Maybe I actually like Remit. Who knows? He's maybe a
I like
handsome, dark
Remit.
fella.
Remit's just like one of the boys.
I like Remit. Remit's a ton of fun.
I think Remit's fun as, like, a person, but, like, why would you ever take him to another continent?
That would be a horrible idea.
That would be
but I also feel
terrible.
like Remit's one of those people that has, like, his fingers in everywhere and everything.
That's why I don't... He gives me the
Play with the
heebie-jeebies.
puppet man.
I don't like that man. As a
He just
character.
gives off really bad touch vibes.
Yeah, he does. He has bad touch vibes.
So, I'm also... Alright, so I'm going to assume I got dressed in maid's clothing.
Okay.
Can I look for the puppet that was sitting on the garbage can?
Still there.
Okay. Can I ask him very nicely if I can take him with me for my scouting mission?
Doesn't move.
Can I get a sign like a yes wave if I could do this?
Does not move.
Can I pick him up, put him in my pocket?
Sure. You
Does
do
it-
so.
Does it do anything?
No.
Great, because for a second there I thought I was going to pull out like a tiny knife and stab me in the hip.
Shank you mid-mission.
Stab me in the gut.
Pull a little bit of a fast one on you.
Right, I was just like, ugh, while I was laying on the
A
palace
Michael
floor.
Fassbender?
What?
A Michael Fassbender?
Sure.
Okay,
Are you kidding me, Jack?
No.
so I do want to confirm that my hair is just kind of like a light brown color. That's how I made it. So I'm going to go find coal, soot, dust to make my hair black.
Okay.
If I find such,
Yes.
I'm going
Not hard
to
to find.
put a little on my face here and there just to look like I've been out on the town doing things.
You dived into a chimney, and then you got out of there.
Tripped and fell into a chimney.
Yeah. I thought I sent you to get carrots. Well, I missed.
Man, you just sometimes you fall into chimneys. It happens.
It happened.
Okay, on my way to the castle.
Okay.
Also, when I was putting coal dust in my hair, can I grab like a couple of pieces of coal and put them in like a basket? Or
Sure.
Great. Now I look like I'm delivering coal.
I hope everyone's enjoying episode 27 of Dice Quest. This episode has been a lot of setup for what's to come in the future. Everything's getting set in motion, and it's a ton of fun to go back to and listen as I'm editing, so I hope it's as fun for you as it is for me. You'll next hear from us on the 4th of March. Thank you all for listening, and enjoy what remains of episode 27 of Dice Quest.
For fire or whatever.
Okay.
Alright. To the castle.
Okay. Do you go in the side entrance?
I want to go try and go through the front.
Okay. Just a reminder, the side entrance was where you came and went last time, as you posed as a maid.
Right.
Okay.
So this time
So
I've
still
changed
do
my
the
hair
front?
color, and I'm also going to change my attitude. So hopefully it will work.
I'm
Okay.
realizing something. You can tell Remit what's going on, but he can't tell you anything about the cult through the puppet. So unfortunately,
You know what? I want to do some more crime. You leave me be.
He's just gonna appear on the boat out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's going to appear on a different
I
continent
will
and be like,
throw
sup?
him into the sea. Like, just...
Like my leg.
Like the leg.
My leg.
Except for it'll be a whole body this time. And he's
Will
going...
just be a detached leg. Okay.
All right.
So I do want to go to the front of the castle and look slightly frazzled.
Okay. Where are you off to?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm delivering this coal.
Servants' entrance. Round the side.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm new. Thank you.
Make a perception check as you're walking off.
That's a 15, and then my percept is... That's persuasion. Or the fuck? Perception is a +3. So 15, 16, 17.
Did you say you rolled a 15?
Yeah.
Plus 3?
16, 18.
Thank you.
I counted the 15.
You just hear, for fuck's
Good job.
sake, as you're walking off.
I'm sorry. Okay. Servant's entrance.
Right? Are you new?
Yes, sir.
And who are you running an errand for?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm quite new. She was a taller woman, dark hair, always in a bun.
Make a deception check.
That's an 11. And what's my deception? Plus 5, so 15?
That's a 16.
16? Jeez, I was a number off!
No. Think about it like this, okay? 11 is 10 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
1 plus 5 is 6.
Yep.
6 plus 10 is 16.
Okay. Thank you.
You should get in there, as doesn't like people being late.
Thank you, sir.
Say hi to her for us.
Will do, sir. Thank you. Let's get into the building.
Okay. You run in. Welcome to the castle.
I'm in.
You've been here before.
I have.
Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna find the closest, hand servant.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking for. I left my note and my map I made. Oh, goodness. The prince's quarters?
Up the stairs, turn left, turn right, and then it's the door on the right.
Oh, I thought it was on the left. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you. So just to confirm, it's the door on the right?
Upstairs, turn left, then turn right down the first hallway, door on the right.
Got it. Thank you, sir, so much.
And he just kind of not rushes off, but walks off.
All right. Continue. That way.
Okay. So you head up there. You pass by a few people. All of them seem to be doing something or other.
Things.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
No one stops you. You make it to the prince's quarters. What do you do? You're currently on the outside.
I'm going to knock softly.
Okay. You hear kind of an older gentleman speak. Who's there?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm here to deliver some coal for the fire.
Right. Come on in then.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All
In.
right. You walk in. As you finish, opening the door, you see this older guy, pretty bushy beard, all white hair, kind of covering the prince up with a blanket, so you can't see him at all.
Oh, head to toe?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can still see that he's breathing. This kid's probably about 3 or 4
Ugh.
from his size,
Okay.
but still clearly breathing.
Great.
You just can't see him.
Cool.
If you'd like to make a perception check, I might be able to tell you more.
Yes, I would indeed. Fuck. Okay. Perception is +3, so I got an 8.
Nothing you see or hear tips you off about anything.
Fuck. Okay. So, I do want to confirm there is a fireplace in this room.
There is, yes.
And
This is quite a large room as well.
I suspected as
Yeah.
such. Is the fire going?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to carefully put some pieces of coal in there
All right.
and just wave to the doctor or whatever to just continue on
Okay.
while I do things.
He just kind of sits and waits.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir, to bug you. I also understand that this room has not been cleaned yet. Is that correct?
No, but it'll stay that way, if you don't mind.
Are you sure?
Yes. As you're kind of looking out, I assume you're looking over your shoulder to talk to him. Make another perception check, this time about the room itself.
12, and then perception. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. 16?
All right. You look around the room. You notice small scratches on pretty much every surface. There are a couple paintings that are hung with just kind of scratches on the frames and the canvas themselves. The chairs all seem to be scratched up, almost like a cat or a dog has been in here that isn't very well house trained.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir, but I've heard some odd things about our lovely prince.
Yes, and most people do. And if you don't mind, you'd keep them to yourselves.
Yes, sir. I have one question. Is he going to be okay?
Hopefully.
Is it curable?
Hopefully.
I see. Well, thank you, sir. Alright, I'm gonna walk out at this point.
Okay.
And now I want to slip into crime mode. I need
Crime time.
It's crime time.
I need something to distract this. I'm going to assume he's a doctor.
Okay.
Out of this room. Who has ideas? Because I'm thinking about starting a fire
Casually
somewhere.
start a fire.
Well, hold on, that might kill the prince, and then what would
No,
be
no,
ailing
nowhere near the prince's room.
death? Well,
I mean, maybe a room or two
smoke
over.
would be ailing him, right?
you could, like, break a bottle, and then just, like, jump out You could break a window and jump out the window and, like, climb over to his room.
There is a window in this hallway. There are also several vases, paintings.
You'd have to be a little bit of, like, a sneaky climber, but, like, what you could do is, like, if you bust the window when no one's looking, they'll all be like, the hell? And then you can, like, climb around to his room and, like, look at him.
Alright, can
And
I
I'm-
look out the window to see if there's a ledge to climb on?
Sure. You kind of peek out the window. There's pretty much like a ledge just outside the window, but it doesn't extend beyond the window itself.
Is it possible to be climbed?
It wouldn't be the easiest climb, but it's possible. Like, the stonework is fairly smooth at this point after presumably years
Hundreds
of
of
use.
years of-
yeah,
yep.
just rain, snow.
Wear and tear.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, it's possible, but it's not going to be easy. Basically, I'd have you make a check to see if you could climb.
Well, I am... Hold on. Am I acrobatic? Hold on.
Would that be athletics?
I am proficient
I
in
would say
acrobatics.
either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Where is athletics? I see acrobatic.
Athletics is under strength.
I have a +2 in athletics, but acrobatics is my best.
It's usually how rogues work.
Is anyone in the hallway right now?
No, this hallway seems to be pretty much empty. Both times you've been here. Like, it doesn't seem like many people come down this way.
Okay. And you said there's vases and stuff around, right? Mm-hmm. I'm also thinking about calling, like, a maid girl over, having her pick up a vase, trip her, make her bleed, and then call the doctor to come help her.
Okay.
That
Just tell
seems
me
like
what
it
you
has
do.
many points of failure. Is my, like,
Just like
only...
smash a vase in your
Yeah,
face
instead of
and be
falling
like,
off a building.
Right.
At
So,
this
like,
point,
it's... Yeah, so it's up to you.
You've been standing in this hallway for about 2 minutes, and if someone comes by, it's going to look pretty weird. So I'm going to have you make a decision.
Shit. Instead of breaking the window, can I just open it?
Sure.
Great. Because I'm thinking about... Oh, shit. Actually, yes, I want to open the window.
Okay.
I don't want to go out of it yet. I want to take a vase and throw it down the hallway.
Okay.
Does it shatter?
Yes.
I want to crawl out the
Water
window.
leaks out, a couple flowers
Perfect.
pop out.
I want to go out the window, close the
Okay.
window, just like... Then start climbing my way around.
Okay, make an acrobatics or athletics check,
I'm going to go
whichever you
with
would prefer.
acrobatics. I'm going to use the red dice. 'cause
you
I
got
need
this. Can you guys hear me?
I want to die.
You might.
You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, wait, I have,
Not that far of a drop.
Oh, wait.
Did you roll in that one?
Nah, I rolled a 2.
Well, that suck. If you rolled in that one, you can reroll.
I know, I was about to say, I was like, I have that luck thing. That if you get a nat 1, you can reroll.
Can I cast Bless?
You are not there. You're currently speaking to some dwarves.
Damn, I can't just be like
Shit,
Spidey
hold on,
sense.
2.
Nope.
Bless.
So technically I got an 8.
Paladin.
Okay. You fall.
Fuck. And break both of my fucking legs.
The stones are just not well enough placed for you to hang on. As you fall and hit the ground, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
Were you very high up?
Yeah.
20 feet.
Oh,
Vanny fell from a high place.
So 2d6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Alright. You fall, hit the ground. What's your hit point max?
40?
40? Okay. So yeah, like, your leg hurts. You don't think it's broken. You think you probably just, like, twisted your ankle. But you're currently on the ground now. You do hear some commotion from above you.
Lovely.
Coming out of that window.
I'm moving away from that window. Even if I had to fucking crawl.
Okay. You kind of hobble your way along. You're not moving as quickly as you could. But make it... actually, make a stealth check for me.
Alright, red dice, you failed me. Alright, all these dice are going to dice jail. What was it, stealth?
Yes.
15?
Okay. So I want you to narrate to me how you managed to stay out of sight. Keep in mind you're kind of in like a...
Open...
almost like a backyard type area.
Does it have like bushes and plants and trees?
Yeah, it's likely that there are trees, some bushes, other plant life, like a garden, some hedges.
For someone that has actually sprained their ankle before, I know what it feels like. I know you can put some weight on it, but not all of it. So I'm going to try and keep off the leg.
You just twisted your ankle.
Yeah.
You don't think it's sprained.
Oh, just twisted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it hurts.
But it's
you can
like
move on it.
not impossible.
No.
It like makes your eyes tear up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to kind of like crisscross through shadows and trees and bushes. Maybe getting a little scratched up in the process, but that's okay.
Okay.
Until I finally reach an outer wall or gate.
Okay. As you're kind of like just rushing through bushes and some low hedges, you do manage to take like 1 point of piercing damage, just as like these branches are nicking your body.
Lovely.
It's not a ton of fun, but you know,
right.
It's better than being captured by the castle's guard.
Exactly. All right. Can I still see the prince's window?
Yeah.
I am a big dumb for this. I'm going to say this first and foremost. Can I try climbing up the wall again?
If you would like to. Currently, it does look like a couple of castle guards have made their way around to this side of the castle. So you may not want to do it right now, as there are about 6 halberdiers.
Okay.
But you can certainly wait and see if you manage to stay out of sight.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
Alright, go ahead and make another stealth check for me, just to see if they spot you. I'm guessing that wasn't great. Dice went flying.
Okay, that was a 3.
Okay.
And my stealth is 8, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
8 plus 3
Yeah.
is 10.
I hate it when you guys do this to me. You guys make me feel dumb.
Maddie, it's okay. Just
It's okay.
you got it. Figure it
Got
out.
it.
So 8. We have
Yes, we have 8.
9, 10, 11.
Thank you.
You were welcome.
So, it looks like these halberdiers are approaching on your current position and will spot you. I will give you a chance to try to like climb up off on the outer wall to try to make it out without being captured.
Okay.
But
so,
like pretty much anywhere else you turn, you'll run into a guard.
into a guard. I
Yeah.
love it. Alright, so I'm stealing 3 of
So
JJ's
they
dice.
have not currently spotted you, but you know if you don't make it out of there fast, they will.
Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to do a little ritual of mine. And that one rolled the highest, so that one is the one I get to pick for a little bit.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to use this escape for now.
Okay. Make an acrobatics or athletics check to try to climb up this wall.
Acrobatics.
Again, fairly smooth stone, but climbable.
Okay. I hate. Okay.
Did you roll?
An 8.
Which one did you roll?
I rolled a
Oh.
purple one.
You took 3 of my dice.
I am aware.
If you want dice, I literally have a shitload to my left.
13?
Okay. You manage to scurry up this wall, partly just out of... Sorry, it wasn't closed, so I didn't want to check it. Just kind of partly because you're going so quick. You do definitely slip a bit, but you make it over the top. You weren't quite dexterous enough to kind of like control your descent, though. So you are going to take some more fall damage.
Damn it, I'm landing on my
Take
ass.
7
And the
bludgeoning
marionette is
damage.
laughing at me in my pocket.
Take 7 bludgeoning damage
7.
as you fall to the ground.
Ugh.
You are on the outside of the castle, though.
Great.
Rangrim, Marilyn.
That fucking
Hello.
sucked.
Hi.
What would
It's
you
time
guys
for
like to do?
Operation Where the Fuck is Vanny?
All right, Operation
We need
Where
to
the
find
Fuck is
our
Vanny
small
commence.
I have no idea where to start looking. Like,
We wouldn't.
Probably the
Let's go look
tavern
back
would be
at
the
the tavern.
best
That would
spot,
be our
'cause that's
best
where you
guess.
left me.
okay, we'll check the tavern.
Okay. You go to the tavern. No Vanny spotted.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
Yes, it is.
great.
That's great.
Shit. If she's doing crime, which I get the feeling she is, because the minute you leave her alone, she does
doing-
fucking crime.
Crime somewhere.
She's probably doing crime somewhere. Do you have any idea where she would be doing crime?
Why are you asking me?
I don't
Because
know.
you are also a
You are
crime
also a
doer.
criminal.
Okay,
Crime makes me cry. I'm lawful good.
Crime.
Cry. Like, I really... You make me sad.
Can I have my dice back, Maddie?
I don't know
No.
what
Yes.
I would check to be like.
This one is yours. That one is
Is
Sage's.
Vanny
and
an
that one is mine.
object?
What would help
Vanny
me
is not
guess
an
where they
object.
are?
Have I seen Vanny's dagger within 30 feet?
Probably, yeah.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck.
Are you gonna
it's
object
not prepared.
locate me or something?
Yes, that is
Oh my
exactly what I
God.
mean.
I believe that is the current plan.
Here's the other issue. They literally took off all my clothes and replaced it with a maid's outfit.
Well, I'm gonna see her close in a gutter and cry, but I mean, like, this is
No.
exactly what Rangrim would do.
I assume you took your weapons off of you
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. Okay. When you did search the tavern, you did see just like a pile of her clothes and
In the
her
lobby?
weapons. No, like in your room.
Oh, okay.
Changed in the lobby in front of all the, like,
And, like,
diners.
just dump your shit there, like, here you go, guys, take it if you want it. Okay, well,
I love, like, in the lobby? What the fuck?
I don't think I've seen her
So
maid
if her
outfit
stuff is
closely.
here.
Have I? Have I seen it
No.
within 30 feet? Damn it.
Probably not.
Is it familiar to me?
I would say no.
Okay.
Could I assume because her shit is here, she went back to the castle?
It's
Because that's the only other disguise she had on her.
it's fair to assume that she is in different clothes
Yes.
and somewhere else. You do know, well, as far as you're aware, she only owns one other set of clothes, and it is a maid's outfit to the castle.
To be entirely fair, it took her about 28 seconds to get those maid clothes. It would probably take her another 28 to get a different set of clothes
That
for
is true.
a different operation. So I'm not sure that would be a reasonable assumption
Okay.
for me.
Could be.
Let's see, is Feinstein gonna help us? Negative.
I'm gonna ride my steed through town and try and look for her
Yeah.
tiny head.
We could always ask the puppet.
Fuck that, no.
While you
Puppets
guys
are-
try
I'm
to
gonna
figure
go
this
ask the
out, I'm
puppet.
gonna
You're
go to
asking the
bathroom.
puppet? The puppet's gonna have you do something
gonna
and
go
we're gonna
ask
be
the
stuck here.
puppet.
We don't have time.
We're fucking with puppets.
We need to find her. We already don't have time.
Don't you guys have till like nightfall?
We just gotta, like, chill for a day right now. But, like, if we do something for the puppet, we're not gonna have time to meet Darren Stormforger.
You just what? You just have to
We
be
don't
like,
have
where
enough
is
time to
she?
even meet the freaking Grace guy, dude.
No, I mean, we're kind of bailing on that idea. Sorry, bud.
Oof.
I mean, he said he was
He's
done. He said he was done with adventuring anyway. So I get the feeling that Darren Stormforger would be a better keeper, especially considering he's a prince and he's got a big fucking castle. of Thor worshippers.
You should
To
be
protect
BFFs.
the-
He's gonna
Thor
put us in
hammer.
the dungeon.
The Fungeon?
The what?
The fun dungeon.
I should be the fun dungeon?
Oh, God.
No, he's gonna put us in the fun dungeon. He's gonna be like, oh, you want this hammer? Fuck you.
Well,
Kiss
I
my
don't
ass.
want the hammer. I just want not the cult to have the hammer.
You know what?
Not the cult to have
So I'm
the
gonna, like, help him find the hammer
Marilyn,
and then be
if
like,
you want to talk to puppets, you should talk to puppets.
party hard, my homie. And then if he,
Listen,
if he turns out to be part of the cult, then,
don't tempt
oopsie.
me, Maddie.
I talk to puppets.
Yeah, big oopsie.
Yeah, I feel like that was an oopsie.
You talking to puppets?
I feel like you did an oopsie by talking to the puppets.
I
You
feel
guys
like
were
we did
doing
an oopsie
shit.
by
I had to find
spilling the
something to
beans
do.
to a random prince.
He's a dwarven prince. I don't know, I feel like there's some trust.
Just because he's a dwarf doesn't make him our friend.
I'm very trustful. I'm lawful good.
You're an idiot.
You know what, though? If he worships the old gods, I have to believe he won't be able to lift Mjolnir in the first place.
Oh my God.
In which case, we can just
You guys, I
kablamo.
thought we were discussing how to find
Dude,
my ass.
none of us can lift it either.
Right. So we'll just we'll be like, okay, we'll figure something out when we get there. We'll improvise. Thank you for listening to Dice Quest. I'm JJ and I play Rangrim. You can find us on Twitter at QuestDice.